So, today's video, because I look a state and I don't want to be seen looking a state, is more DVDs. Always the DVDs. Yeah. So, today's is titled... I was trying to think of something witty, and I had a couple of ways of saying this, and neither of them sound quite right. Something like, controversial films that the world won't end if you own. Or what the world won't end if you watch, or the world, like, I don't know, but I'm admitting I own these. I mean, it's not like, well, that's Taxi Driver, it's not the end of the world, is it? There's, like, in this list, there's one that is, like, proper a dodgy film, like, people go, oh, you own that. So I have Taxi Driver. The King, which isn't too well known a film. This guy, goes to find his estranged father. His brother, he meets his brother and sister. Now his brother is Paul Dano, the brother in Little Miss Sunshine. He gets killed really early on. Anyway, he ends up getting his sister pregnant, hence it's controversial. The Woodsman, why any pedo movie is a 15 worries me. Really? Just the fact that it's about paedophiles, it should be an 18, but never mind. Kevin Bacon is astonishing in it though. Tideland, controversial due to all the drugs and Jodelle mixing heroin, and obviously not for real, but that kind of stuff. I Spit in Your Grave. One of my all-time favourite phrases, the previously banned. The only thing better than previously banned is the big red X. Right, this is the controversial film I own. Pier Paolo Pasolini's Cielo. I can't read it. Le 120 Giornate di it's 120 Days of Sodomy. So this is based on the Marquis de Sade's book about kidnapping children during the war. And, well, his wasn't then because he existed before then, but this film's set during the during which. Alright, 5 minutes, miniature, transported to Mussolini's miniature fascist republic. Right, okay. Didn't the Marquis de Sade get the word sadism named after him because he was the most warped person ever? I've got this feeling something like that. Original Last House, uncut, but it's not uncut, there's still footage. There's still footage that they're not showing. The Magdalene Sisters. This is just terribly, terribly sad. Terribly sad. This was, of course, a hoax, but it's still a hideous film to sit through. Hideous film. Jimmy Bennett is quite possibly one of the most talented child actors of all time. The stuff that he does in this film is just so unbelievably awful, and he does it so convincingly. It's heartbreaking. It's also heartbreaking that someone would make up such a pathetic story just to get some friends. And Birth, which is controversial because Cameron Bright gets in a bath with Nicole Kidman and they're all naked. And it's controversial to me because Nicole Kidman is naked and she's disgusting. Blech. Cameron pretends to be a 40-year-old guy reincarnated or something, but really he's just 10-year-old Cameron as usual. Being Cameron and dark and moody and broody, and young people know him from Twilight. I know him from Godsend. So I realised there was a film missing in that last video, or last bit of the video, so I've come through here because, really, Mysterious Skin should be included. Definitely in the controversial list. And there's Chase Ellison, the boy that caused all the controversy. Poor Chase. Actually, he's a very, very fantastic actor. Just not sure I want to be him when he finds out what the movie he was in was really about. I'd be a little bit miffed at the old parents for that one. But, great actor. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, so this is just a fantastic film for him. It's pretty brutal. It gets really, really sad in parts, and then I actually find the scene where Joseph Gordon-Levitt gets raped the most disturbing out of the whole thing, though that really unsettles me. I remember when I bought this, and the guy in the shop says, "Is it any good? Should I get it?" And I'm thinking, wow, you know, I suppose loads of people see it and loads of people own it, and I also have the book, so I suppose it's something that, although it's unsettling, it's not unusual to have it. It's not saying the things that happen in it are good, it's very much showing people that the things that happen in it are bad, which is the point. They are bad. Look at the kitties. There's not a lot of them, but there's a lot of them, if that makes sense. But I had to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get number 8, in fact, 8 to get number 9 paparazzi kitty, because I wanted it for paparazzi. It's paparazzi kitty. I have sailor kitty, snow attack kitty, doctor kitty, ballerina kitty, dressed like a 20s flapper kitty, snowboarding kitty, chef kitty, and I don't know what that one's doing. It's just looking nice. And that was a kitty Easter egg, and that was a kitty lollipop, and this is a light up kitty. She glows red. Ooh, red kitty. I do like the kitty. I do like it a lot.